Also, I have just noticed that I just played 300 hours of this game. Alright. A breathtaking sight. Check it out. How high are we? Man, Alchemoth, what a place. Careful, another step and you shall not be seen tomorrow. How on Bionis did you get the entire city to float? Amazing. It's quite simple, really. Right, yeah. Simple, she says. I can't get enough of this breeze, though. Makes me feel alive. I quite agree. Gazing across our beloved land, it's a sight like no other. All those fears and worries just seem to melt away. So you feel it too, eh? It reminds me of when I used to sneak out of school. Oh, he's one. Of course he'd be one of those people that just flunks out of school. I'd go watch the clouds go by from the highest hill in the colony. I have to say, that sounds just like you, Ryan. Shulk would come looking for me and we'd argue about me skiving off. He'd eventually give up and we'd hang out until school was over. What? But I cannot imagine Shulk being so naughty. Yeah, honestly, that's what I thought when he thought he pulled a prank on Ryan for putting a spider in his shoe. Look, Shulk's always been a bit of a rule breaker, just like me. Poppycock! I'm sorry, I thought I had to. Yeah, I honestly thought I had to. I just wanted to say Poppycock, Spyro. Okay, so I got that impression. I guess, like, when you say poppycock, I guess, like, she wouldn't believe you at all. Yeah. So I guess when you put it this way, that does seem a little bit rude. So I got that impression. When the Telethia surprised me in the tomb and you all appeared, your presence shocked me greatly. Holmes had never set foot inside the tomb before. We've been breaking down barriers like that for years. I heard he even argued with my brother. He sensed I was in danger and persuaded him to let you find me. What is it, Ryan? I'm the one who stood up to Callion, not Shulk. Really? It was you? And it was Dunban that sealed the deal. So, it wasn't Shulk after all. Did I say something wrong? No, not at all. But I am no longer in the mood to chat. Let us leave. Ooh, she's actually upset about that. Well, I'm sorry to hear about that. Alright, so I got half of that right. Yeah, when I said poppycock, I guess like when you put it that way, it does sound a little bit rude. Oh, you know what? There might be a really strong one here. Oh, wow. Kind of forgot how you had to go a long way to get here. Yeah, she was right. We are very high up. I think I remember saying that the first time I came here. God, we've gone through such a long adventure, too. So yeah, the Imperial Villa. There is some Telethia here. A heart-to-heart is like right next to them. Are you kidding me? We're just gonna put ourselves a little chats before we like get brutally murdered. Also, this has something to do with Melia and Fiora. Melia's Imperial Villa. Yeah, we can finally do this one. This is the Imperial Villa. I spent my childhood here with my mother. Oh, I'm sorry. If I'd known, I wouldn't have barged in. Don't be silly. It's quite alright. In fact, I'm glad that you in particular have come to see it. See, in this particular sentence, I am glad that you in particular have come to see it, and then she either says really or thanks. I did not think in the first thought of my mind I would say thanks. Because in fact, I think Melia should be the one to say thank you for enjoying this place. That means a lot to me. Or yeah, that means a lot to me. And it really is a lovely home. I'm glad you think so. But something about it seems sad, lonely almost. You think so too. This place has always had a lonely feel to it. So it's not just me then. No, I'm sorry, Melia. I didn't mean to say anything that would upset you. You did nothing of the sort. The truth is, my mother passed away some time ago. It's probably because of that. Oh, that means you're just like me. My mother died when I was young as well. God, what is it with mothers dying when they were young? Isn't it... That must be like some sort of trope where like in an anime where either the mother or the father dies when they were young. Take a look at Ash Ketchum, for example. We had never seen his father. A lot of people in theory says that Mr. Mime is the father figure. Or Professor Oak. I have yet to know about One Piece's or Luffy's parents. Unless that was actually already heard in like a couple of sagas ago. Your brother told me. My mother's room is still as it was, full of memories, but so empty. I somehow get the same sense from this place. Not everyone has that kind of experience. No wonder you can recognize the feel of this place. I hope you always look after this place. The garden's amazing. I would love to hang out here again. It's really growing on me. And I'd love for you to visit again. I'm glad it's made such an impression on you. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad we can have fun. But yeah, when she said like, I'm glad you'll be able to enjoy this place, I would not think in my mind I would say thanks, would I? Well, I guess it is a... yeah, I'm actually not sure. Actually, yeah, when you say really, I guess that would mean like, if you think in your head, why are you glad that I am enjoying this place, you know? I guess that's what they mean. So I was in the wrong there. Again. I feel like I'm doing that all the time. I'm sorry. I have to think even more closely with this. I'm still doing it. Even though there's like 3 more. There's one at the High Entia Tomb I can do. And another one at Frontier Village. So let's go to the Frontier Village first because that's pretty close. A day like any other. With Fiora and Melia. Why do tranquil places like this bring back so many memories? Perhaps the quiet clears the head. So what's in your mind, Shora? Shora. Yeah, that's the shipment name. It's either Fiolk or Shora. So what's in your mind, Fiora? Let me guess. Shulk? Well, sort of. But not just him. Maybe I shouldn't tell you this. I'm very interested to know. Pardon me. Okay, I'll tell you. There's this wonderful park near my home. I do miss it. Once I made lunch for Shulk and me, and we had a picnic there. You don't say. Anything else you fancy boasting about? Your future? children, living happily ever after. I didn't mean to boast. It's just that day. I'm always remembering it. I don't know why. Did anything special happen? Anything special happened. Well, I mean, when he enjoyed that sandwich, he just said it was good. And then she complained that she would rather have him enjoy the food more than he thinks. And then they enjoyed the breeze and then watched some pieces of mekon juice or whatever fall from the sky. And then they had to get back. That's all I remember. So nothing in particular? Yeah. It was a day like any other. The sun was shining, birds were singing, there was a light breeze. Sounds like a lovely day. When we were little, we used to run around that park together. I was just fast enough that Shulk couldn't catch me. Shulk never left your side, even back then. I admit, I'm jealous. I wasn't allowed such friends, nor any trips to nearby parks. But now you can do all of that. If you like, we can go together, just you and me. That's a nice idea. I'd love that. It would mean a lot to me. Thank you, Fiora. Despite it all, I'm glad we met. Me too, Melia. I hope we can stay friends for a long time to come. I won't be the coolest friends, I mean, looking like this. I don't care about that, Fiora. All that matters is you're my friend. Oh, wide people happy. Big wide people happies in chat. Hey, here's the guy I needed to talk to, though. So it was fairly dangerous then. I was right not to go with you. Anyway, I have been no use, I'd merely have been in the way. Take this token of my thanks for helping me. I am forever in your debt. Well, that's a relief. Now we can go back to Alchemoth anytime. I'm so happy. So happy. Sedna drones. There was supposed to be another, like, moveset that we can get for Fiora. Unless that's pretty much it. Let's see. Oh, it's shield drones. That's it. Okay, so then that's pretty... Oh. Here's Sword Drones X. Okay, so that's the third one. I'm just gonna need Gun Drones X in order for that to work. I mean, I can keep... I think actually Sword Drones X is a good move if you're doing like singular enemies, like unique bosses. But if you're doing like a wave of enemies, then Gun Drones is the best one. So maybe like during a time attack or something and you need to fill up the talent gauge very quickly. Okay, so I want to quickly head to the High Entia Tomb. Because now that we have the emblem, we can now open up some sealed doors in that place. And also there's a heart-to-heart conversation in this very area. In fact, I think it's in the... Oh no, it's pretty close by. It's near the ceremony hall. Oh, but first, I think that's a door. Let's see. Aha! So we can go in. And it looks like there's an enemy inside. Whoa. Okay. This is a Telethia laboratory? Oh my god, okay. Oh geez, okay. Say sorry! Hero, chop! Hero, chop! I found out, like, Like, I can just randomly make noises from like, oh geez, I'm toppled. I'm just like starting to make random noises of what Riki is saying now. Now that I've been playing this game for so long. Oh no, am I falling? Oh shit, I fell. I'm gonna have to... I don't know if I have to keep myself alive or... Oh dear. Yeah, this is bad. I fell. But it looks like I can still attack from down here. Okay, I guess we'll continue. This is a Furious Hosan. Yeah. Hero pun, very cool. Oh my god, he just took me in the air. Uh-oh. I don't think they can help me from down here. You guys are on your own. Invite to despair. Oh god. Oh god, where's it going now? Where the hell is it? Okay. Might as well, yeah. Good thing it didn't, and good thing it didn't randomly end the battle there, or we would have been in trouble. Get up! Get up, you filthy hedgehog! And whoop. And we got it. Telethia membrane. Cool. So this is a laboratory for Telethia? Oh my god. So this is where they create these monsters. Oh, and this was like those spears with full of aether that that those faced mechons were using. A laboratory. So these were probably created by Zanza, I would assume. Since he and Dixon and Telethia were all behind this. That is crazy to imagine. Like, I did not think that a long friend of his, like, turned out to be a sworn enemy. Alright, this is Shulk. Oh, wait. Oh, no, this is just some skills. So this is Shulk and Melia. Get the little save, get the little save. Hopes and plans. Am I really to be the last ruler of the High Entia? Melia, in fact, even calling me the ruler is a bit of a joke. I'm the empress of a city of one. You weren't the only one with Holm's heritage. Reach out to the remaining High Entia, rebuild the city together. Do you think it's possible? Of course, I'll help you out. You'll be fine, I know it. No one's tougher than you, Melia. No challenge seems beyond reach when you talk about it. When I look into your eyes, I feel so sure about myself. You do? Well, thanks. Shulk, when Alchemoth is rebuilt, I have a personal mission. Really? What are you gonna do? I want to see if I can find any relatives of my mother. My real mother, that is. You mean the second consort? She was your birth mother, right? Yes. I only have a few memories of our time spent in the Imperial Villa. Then we can look together. You'll look for them with me? Are you sure? I mean, I don't want to pressure you. You don't even have to ask. I'd love to meet your family. Oh, I guess he's heading up to second base here. No. That ship has already sailed. I know it. It might take some time to track them down. Then let's ask Fiora and Rind. The four of us can go. Then we'll be sure to find them. Well, okay, Shulk. Another adventure with my friends. It would be most enjoyable. We'll always be your friends, even after you return home. Ooh. Hit her with the friend zone, why don't you? I'm glad. Thank you, Shulk. You're a good friend. Yeah, I think he just hit her with the friend zone. That's terrible. But that's heart to heart is done, and I did that flawlessly. See, I got it. I looked at the answers and I figured out which one was best in that current situation. So now, it looks like there's one more to go, and I need Melia's and Fiora's affinity at maximum. So we'll need to do out the best we can here. Do a lot of side quests and also figure out what they like. In fact, there has to be something that they like that I can give to them. God, you just had to hide down here, aren't you? Vidian.
Hey.
It must have been them. I have to make sure, but it's too dangerous to return to the capital. What can I do? Will you hear me out? It was you who fixed the capital's transporter, wasn't it? I tried to get out of the city straight afterwards. That's when I was surrounded by a bunch of Telethia. But two Telethia stood in the way as if they were protecting me. Then I realized one of them was my friend Lusunia. It was carrying something that she promised to keep with her. And I just know the other Telethia was her mom. I know Lusunia can't stand what she turned into. She doesn't want to attack people, but she can't help it. Please, you have to help them. Please end their suffering. It must be awful to see a friend attacking people like that. She must be suffering so greatly. I understand how you were feeling. She needs to be released from her agony. I feel like a terrible friend for asking you to do such a thing. But I can't just leave her when I know how she must be suffering. Oh, I just had to kill 10 of these. Then you know what you have to do. Alright, give it our best shot. Oh, look at that! Hey, we finally got our party in full swing. We have finally gotten every single person at maximum affinity. At long last. I just had to keep doing side quests so that these two will bring themselves together. So, before I do that, so let's go to the Fallen Arm. Because there is actually one more I can do. I think it's actually here, near Digit 1. Yeah, there is actually one more heart-to-heart conversation. At least I think so. Yep, it is there. Oh boy. One more attempt at a good conversation. I mean, I did good last time with Shulk and Melia. Let's just see if I do well here. Overcoming the pain. I don't know if I sounded a bit more nasally there. Good lord. Fiora, can I talk to you about something? Shulk told me you remember being inside that Mechon. Is it true? Yes, I remember it all too well. Someone else was controlling my body, but I was conscious. I could hear, see, and smell. Then, do you know what that metal-faced Mechon did to me? He killed your father. Yes, and when my father died, I realized something. He loved me dearly, but I found that out much too late. And you regret that? I would be lying if I said no. But I still have not come to terms with all that has happened. I do not know how I truly feel. I can imagine. It must be very tough. It is. All the time, all I could think about was killing that Mechon. And you don't feel that way now? I cannot say for certain. Sometimes I feel myself becoming enraged when I recall that day. But the rage is not as potent as it was then. How come? Oh. How can I put this? It was seeing that madman die that opened my eyes to it all. Why? What went through your head the moment Mumkar died? Up until that very second, I was filled with rage. Then I changed. Suddenly I felt pity for him. You felt sorry for him? He was driven by his obsession with the Minato. To be more precise, it was stemmed from his jealousy of Dunban. He sacrificed his body and mind and eventually led to his death. You believe he was jealous of Dunban? I never knew much about Mumkar or how they knew each other. Something must have happened for that guy to change so much. I do not think anyone remains who can answer all these questions. Then in itself is what made me realize nothing good can come from revenge. I agree, and you know, even if it's still difficult to come to terms with, you've made a start. And I'm glad I have. In some twisted way, I have that man's death to thank for it. Fiora, thank you for listening to me. Don't thank me. I learned more from you than you did from me. And I like talking to you anyway. Thanks, Melia. Okay, so that was not so bad. Oh, but it looks like that's not all of them. Huh. Is that not all of them? Maybe I actually have to do a little bit more. You don't think, right? Let me look at the achievements real quick. Yeah, poured your heart out in every possible heart-to-heart. Yeah. How many did I just do? Oh, you know what? Maybe I need to do an affinity of 5 stars for Colony 6 for something. Okay, maybe I need to do that. Or maybe I didn't find it. You know what? Maybe I didn't. Maybe I need to go to every single land here and find out where it is, because maybe I never spotted it. Aha! I did miss one. It's in the Valley of Emperor's room in the High Entia Tomb. Huh. I missed that one? I never actually noticed. Yeah. Forgot how dangerous that is too. So it's like in that little spot over there. I guess I forgot to check that place out. There's actually no way I missed that one. Okay, so this must be the last one then. I can't believe I didn't check that out. I guess I never really bothered coming to this little spot because it only just had like a collectible item. But no. This has Melia and Rhine.